Have you ever noticed that some people walk into a room, and somehow, everyone pays attention? They don't shout, they don't demand respect, they don't try to impress anyone. Yet, people naturally admire them. Why? Because respect isn't something you ask for. It's something your behavior quietly earns. And here's what's interesting. Most people spend years trying to become more likable, when they should be learning how to become more respectable. Those are two completely different things. Being liked means people enjoy being around you. Being respected means people value your words, your time, and your presence. And here's the surprising part. Many of the habits that earn respect are incredibly simple, but almost nobody practices them consistently. Today, you're going to discover 9 powerful psychological habits that can completely change how people see you. Some of these might feel uncomfortable at first, because they go against what most people naturally do. But that's exactly why they work. Let's begin. Trick number 1. Stop explaining yourself so much. Imagine this. Someone asks, "Why didn't you come yesterday?" Many people immediately launch into a long explanation. "I was tired, then I had work, then traffic was terrible, and honestly." They keep talking, hoping the other person understands. But something unexpected happens. The more you over-explain, the less confident you appear. People often associate unnecessary explanations with insecurity. Confident people don't feel the need to justify every decision they make. That doesn't mean being rude. It means being clear. Instead of saying, "I'm really sorry, I had so many things going on. I just couldn't make it because." Simply say, "I wasn't able to make it yesterday. Maybe next time." That's it. Short, calm, confident. The fewer unnecessary words you use, the more weight your words begin to carry. Think about leaders, doctors, judges, successful entrepreneurs. They rarely speak just to fill silence. Every sentence has a purpose. The next time you catch yourself explaining every tiny detail, pause. Ask yourself, am I informing them, or am I seeking their approval? That single question can completely change the way people perceive you. Trick number 2. Become comfortable with silence. Silence makes many people uncomfortable. That's why they rush to speak. They interrupt. They fill every quiet moment with unnecessary words. But confident people understand something powerful. Silence creates presence. Imagine you're having a conversation. Someone asks you a difficult question. Instead of answering immediately, pause. Just for 2 seconds. Think, then respond. That tiny pause signals confidence. It tells people, "I'm not reacting, I'm choosing my words." Have you ever noticed that during interviews or negotiations, the person who stays calm during silence often appears to have more authority? Silence shifts attention. People naturally focus on the person who isn't desperate to speak. You don't have to win every conversation. Sometimes, the strongest response is simply listening. When others feel heard, they automatically begin respecting you more. Because listening is becoming a rare skill. Trick number 3. Set small boundaries. Many people believe respect comes from saying yes. The truth is often the opposite. Imagine a friend calls you late at night. Again and again, even when you've said you're busy. Each time, you answer. Not because you want to, but because you don't want to disappoint them. Over time, what happens? They stop valuing your time. Not because they're bad people, but because you've taught them that your boundaries don't matter. Respect grows when people understand your limits. That doesn't require anger or arguments. It simply requires consistency. Instead of saying, "Okay, I guess I can," try saying, "I can't tonight, let's do it tomorrow." Simple, polite, firm. Healthy boundaries don't push good people away. They attract people who value you. Remember this, every time you protect your time, your energy, and your peace, you're quietly teaching others how to treat you. And that is one of the strongest foundations of genuine respect. Trick number 4. Never chase validation. Imagine posting something online, then checking your phone every few minutes. How many likes? How many comments? Did people approve? We've all done it, but here's the hidden problem. When your happiness depends on someone else's approval, people can sense it. The harder you try to impress everyone, the less impressive you become. People naturally respect those who have their own standards, not those who constantly ask, "What do you think of me?" Confident people enjoy compliments, but they don't depend on them. Their self-worth comes from within. Instead of asking, "Do you think this is good?" try asking yourself, "Am I proud of this?" That simple shift changes everything. Because confidence isn't loud, it's quiet certainty, and quiet certainty is incredibly attractive. Trick number 5, keep your promises, especially the small ones. Imagine someone says, I'll call you tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, nothing. Days pass, still nothing. Eventually, you stop believing them. Now imagine someone else. They promise to send you a message at 5 o'clock. At exactly 5, your phone vibrates. No excuses, no delays. Who would you trust more? Respect is built through consistency. Not grand speeches, not motivational quotes, but tiny actions, repeated over time. People watch what you do, far more than they remember what you say. If you're always late, people assume your time matters more than theirs. If you constantly cancel plans, they stop making plans with you. But every time you keep your word, even in small situations, you quietly tell people, I'm reliable, and reliability is one of the strongest forms of respect. Because people don't admire perfection. They admire consistency. Trick number 6, stop trying to win every argument. Winning an argument doesn't always earn respect. Sometimes, it destroys it. Imagine two people disagreeing. One interrupts, raises their voice, throws out facts, refuses to listen. The other stays calm, listens carefully, responds thoughtfully. Who seems stronger? Usually, the calmer one. Because emotional control is a form of power. People often mistake loudness for confidence. Those who are truly confident don't feel the need to prove they're right every single time. Sometimes, the smartest response is, I understand your point, not because you agree, but because you've shown maturity. Would you rather win the conversation or keep the respect? Strong people choose their battles. Weak people fight every battle. Every unnecessary argument costs energy. Every unnecessary reaction gives someone else control over your emotions. The moment you stop reacting to everything, people begin seeing you differently. Trick number 7, control your emotions before they control you. Imagine this. Someone criticizes you in front of other people. Your heart starts racing. Your face feels warm. Your mind immediately wants to fight back. Most people react. They defend themselves, raise their voice, or say something they'll regret later. But highly respected people do something different. They pause, not because they don't have an answer, but because they understand that emotions are temporary. Reputation lasts much longer. Anyone can stay calm when life is easy, but the people who remain composed under pressure earn a different level of respect. The next time someone tries to provoke you, ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Most of the time, the answer is no. Walking away isn't weakness. Sometimes, it's the strongest move you can make. Trick number 8, make people feel important. People rarely remember every word you said, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. Think about the last conversation that truly made you smile. Chances are, the other person listened carefully, remembered your name, asked genuine questions, made you feel valued. Respect isn't only about how you carry yourself. It's also about how you treat others. Look people in the eye. Use their name naturally. Don't interrupt. Celebrate their successes without making the conversation about yourself. The people who make others feel respected often receive the most respect in return. Because kindness, combined with confidence, creates influence. Trick number 9, be comfortable being different. Have you ever noticed how many people make decisions just to fit in? They laugh because everyone else is laughing. They agree because disagreement feels uncomfortable. They follow the crowd even when they know it's wrong. But respected people don't need everyone's approval. They have principles, and they're willing to stand by them, even if they stand alone. That doesn't mean being difficult or arguing for attention. It means staying true to your values. Don't be afraid to politely disagree. To say, I see it differently. To choose your own path. People may not always agree with you, but they'll remember that you had the courage to think for yourself. And courage always earns respect. Let's wrap it up. Speak with purpose. Protect your boundaries. Choose peace over arguments. Keep your promises, and stay true to yourself. Consistency turns these habits into respect. You don't need to look powerful. Just become someone people naturally trust. Start today. If this helped, like, subscribe, and comment. Which trick is most powerful to you?